from BizLab Online, and welcome to another free video number 16 of our free Gmail training series. And in this video, what I wanted to do is just go through the settings features that are running in the back end of your Gmail account and how you can configure these to work to your preferences. Now, if we come up to the cog and come straight down to settings, first of all, we'll take a look at the general settings. Now, you can set your language here. You can set your default country code. This would be if you're using a phone number to recover a password. You can change the number of emails that are showing up in your inbox. So we could change this to 15 out of 100. Images, always display external images that come in, or ask before displaying those external images. Now, this default reply behavior, I would suggest that you leave this at reply. Leaving it at reply all could be very dangerous if you didn't actually want to include someone in an email that you are responding to, and there are other parties, other recipients that had been CC'd or BC'd into that email conversation. So keep that at reply. Here you can set your default text, the size, the text color, and the formatting, whether you wanted it to be bold or italic. Conversation views, you can have that on or off. You can set who can email you from your Google Plus profile. You can send and archive messages. Again, it's entirely up to you. We've looked at stars. Here, desktop notifications. That is if you wanted to have a pop-up show up on your computer, very similar to how it works in Outlook. You can turn that on here. You can turn it on, or you can just show important. I actually have it set off because I find it quite distracting when I'm trying to focus and work on something. Keyboard shortcuts off, or you can have them on. I'll turn those on. Label buttons, whether they're icons or whether they're text, entirely up to you. Set your profile image, whether you want to use widgets, allow for when people, when you can send a message to a new person or add them to other contacts. Set your email signature. I would suggest that you actually do that. Personal level indicators, snippets. Here, Google is saying that in Gmail it works like a Google web search. I'd leave that on, and then you've got the option here to set a vacation responder if you're going to be away. Moving on very quickly, labels. We've already spoken and talked about labels. Our inbox. Here you can set the inbox either by default, show important messages, unread first start, priority inbox, what you want to have them set up as in categories, important markers, filtered mail, accounts and imports. This is where you could change your password, change the recovery options, other Google account settings. Let's just quickly click on that, let that open up. This is where you can control any other Google account, Google product that you interact with. I'll quickly jump out of there. You could add another email address that you own. This is here where you could configure Gmail to work with another email service provider such as Outlook or whoever the case may be. Filters, we've talked about filters. Chats, you can choose whether you want chats on or off. Labs, this is something I actually haven't dived into. And here you could actually set a theme if you wanted to change the theme of how your Gmail account looks. So what I would suggest that you do is just have a play around with the back end settings so you can set up your Gmail account so it works well for you. That pretty much is a quick overview of Gmail settings. Thank you for listening. Please leave me a comment below the video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.